Yeah, I'm about 3 hours later than I wanted to be. Of course, audio issues because not updating your computer for 2 weeks causes problems. So we'll deal with that. We'll fix it. We'll move on. It's gonna take some more tinkering right now. I cannot be in Discord voice. So anybody that wanted to join voice, because I'm basically hearing myself back, and I spent the last hour. Well, first it was that I wasn't hearing anything at all. Then I wasn't hearing anything through OBS. Then I wasn't hearing OBS back to it, and now I'm just hearing too much. I don't know what's causing it, but I am. And now I'm not hearing the game. Swear to Bob. Are you guys hearing the game? Okay, now I'm hearing myself all over again. Are you guys hearing the game at all? Angry Brit. So I'm using Wavelink. Make a break time? No, not make a break tonight. Make a break probably later in the week. Um, are you guys seeing the game audio now? Capture. We have Amar to kill. So did my phone just die? Yep, my phone just died. I think I want to yeah, I'm down for that because I haven't done that in almost a month. Still figuring that out. I also forgot to do this yesterday. Yep. Mm. Hold on. Brain needs to settle up. Sorry, brain is going. Yeah. Funny enough, I was saying that I need to do circuit at some point. All right. Let's start with what's the plan for tonight. Let's brain calm down. Sorry. And Bear, do you have any idea? Okay. So Bear, I'm really, 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 really sorry for this. Please do not take any offense. Can you kindly clarify which bear you are? Because I met like 4 different bears over the course of the 4 days of TennoCon. And I'm like, why are there so many bears? I met bears. And they were all cool people. I just need to know which one is which so that my brain does not try to associate one memory with another. And I'm terribly sorry. Don't know how me at Airbnb. That narrows down to 2. Never mind. I know who. Right. Awesome backpack person. Correct? All right. Then I was thinking the right one. Yes. Okay. No, listen. Brain went because I thought that was you, and then I was like, wait, is this the right beer? Because I met who was previously DE beer. There was Drop Bear, I think, was the one that was hanging with us with. No, 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 no. That is fine. It's that my brain started to over process. So I have a horrible problem since she was my a spelling bee. Wow. I'm alive. This is my brain does this horrible thing. And I tell people, please don't ever take offense to it. I muddle names, faces, and memories. You know, some people are either facially blind, like they remember the name, they can't place the face, or they remember face, can't. My brain does a mishmash. It takes a face of a person with a name of another person and puts them in another memory. And it's like, hold on. And then I have to take time and kind of shift around and decipher who is who, which is why I have things that I latch on to people. So, you see that awesome backpack that you did? In my brain, every time I read Great Bear now, I'm going to read Backpack Bear. Which, if you want, that's actually not a bad name if you ever want to change, because that was an awesome backpack. No buttons, don't you dare. And you see, buttons in my brain, I still remember you as naive when your name was naive. So I will always remember it. Because I also remember that I always tell you, don't call yourself naive. And I wonder if that what I was hearing. Nope, still hearing it. It's just not as bad, but still hearing it. Yeah, so don't you even start you're easily forgettable or anything like that. No, you're not. Hey there, Ian. Yeah. So it's absolutely not, it's never a situation of, well, you're a forgettable person. It's that my brain does not process memories properly. Short version. Like, I'll give you a horrible example. And I was explaining this to my wife earlier. Actually, it even happens with my wife. Like, a lot of happy memories I have of past relationships, I insert my wife into there because in my mind, that's the only source of happiness from back then. But like one of my cousins who was like a big sister to me growing up, you're cute as a button, that's for sure. Yeah. So like I had a cousin growing up that was very much like a big sister to me. Because my half sister and I weren't living in the same household at the point in time. My brain, every time my mom brought up my sister or anyone mentioned my sister, my brain remembered that cousin. It did not remember my sister. That's how bad my memory gets. So it's why I implore people, please, 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 please do not hate me for ever mixing up memories. It's just that my brain doesn't work that well. It's also why my closest friends, I ask them for a small trinket or something so that I can keep them in my memories. Because I am unfortunately one of those persons out of sight, out of mind. Not because you don't matter. It's literally, my brain does not instantly remember you until like some memory will trigger and I'll be like, oh shit, how is this person going? Which as some of you may know, will explain why it is you get the most random of messages from me checking in on you guys. Also, Wolfighter, if you can still hear me, thank you so much for 63 months. I'm still a little sad that we didn't get that picture at TennoCon. It could be. I've had several concussions over the years. So possibly, the possibility exists. No, yeah, me wondering. I'm wondering if I should probably do like an MRI or something. All right. Let's knock out Archon. Great Bear, you want to join? Do I have you in game, by the way? One, do I have you in game? Two, do I have you in Discord? What if I told you I didn't even remember what the hell this card was? Hold on to it for me for now, buttons. If you have space, because I don't have space. Don't have me on either. I don't. No, no. The only thing is, Jumbo. How you doing, buddy?
Tenchi.
Tenchi. Hold on. Let me help you with that. Hold on, Jumbo. 40 months. Thank you so much, buddy. How you been? Actually, just type it in chat. Let me add you, and then you can give me a Discord and let me add it one time. Or also, if you want, you can pop in the Discord. Ah, there you are. Add friend. Oh, you got the heirloom. Yeah, it's jarring to me that I finally got like a working EQ on this software, so now my brain is doing the whole all the sounds sound so nice and crisp. Also, if anyone ever wants my glyph, it's free in game, all one word, Ashura Tenchi. All right, sounds good, buttons. Thank you. I will do a giveaway for that later this week. All right, we got Great Britain there. Nice. All right, cool. Yo, Jedi. You okay, buddy? My brain wants to read it as T9, but then fire. But then I have to remember that WAD is not using T9. Wait, I'm doing Necros. Fire. I'm going to ask a horrible question now. Were you at TennoCon? Also, have you heard from Shaw lately? Because I've not heard from her in a bit. Granted, this is me seeing that, and then it's like, wait, when was the last time I tried to message her? Okay, no, I did message her some time ago. I hope she's okay. That's literally anytime I don't hear from my friends, I just hope that they're okay. I know life can get lifey. You know me? Dragon Fist or Dragon Claw? Which so in Dragon Ball Z there was a move called Dragon Fist. Getsuga Tensho. I saw it. There were like a bunch of captures. This build I'm creating. I'm glad it intrigues you. It's one of the ways I've lately been kind of really keeping myself engaged with the game. And here's the thing, even if it doesn't work, I still get to do that inquisitive, itchy brain that I like to do. I'm glad a lot of people have been playing it. I want to give Soulframe an honest to goodness try, especially now that they have wolves. And that's the reason I want to play it now while it's still rough. You see, here's the thing, right? And that's what I liked about getting in on the early. We were basically able to, you see, getting to see something when it's in an unfinished state, you get these little nuances and appreciations for where they came from. Like, think about it. Those of us that have played Warframe for more than 5 years, think of where Warframe was 5, 6, 10 years ago. Schneif isn't very good for multiplayer, especially written China. Sorry, I want to like it, but written gonna buy it. That's so bad. That's okay. How you doing, Miss Schneif? Funny enough, PoE is what made me step away from this game for a bit because when they launched PoE, they pitched, I think, let me not say it, but what it appeared to me was that they purged a couple inactive accounts, and mine was a victim of that. You've been okay. That sounds like there's conversations to be had. I give you hugs. And have good sleepy bread. Fire, thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, whoever built this Prussia, that's a Prussia. Which ones are you still missing? Let me know. Oh, you have no idea how good sound feels when it's not on a flat EQ. Oh, and this game is a side product from a sound company. I'm convinced that DE is nothing more than a sound company that just happens to make good games. Loved it. Listen, I've told people I'm already looking forward to next year's TennoCon. It's not even a question of if, it's a question of how. I'm deleting all the updates and put off all. Slushy! Hoi hoi! $6 you're definitely gonna do a family trip though, because the boys will be legally old enough to play it. Do about and then go this way. There have been a lot of kids at TennoCon. Like literally, someone had a baby there, and we were like, "That's literally a baby Tenno." No, here's my thing, right? The game has adult content. The convention itself, to me, is very family friendly. And being devil's advocate, as a kid that grew up, probably a little overly pre-exposed to horror and so on. To me, it's hey, Schneif, do you mean this piece that I got 2 parts for? Just asking. Asking for a friend. Like, it's okay to expose them to the kid friendly things like the vet kids and so on. But again, you do you. If and I will respect what Spider is saying. He doesn't want to be that parent. I'm in no way advocating for kids to start playing the game. It's just don't stand in the way of a family memory. I'm trying to honestly find a way to get my wife into this game. Like, I may need you guys help with that. I need to find a way to get my wife into this game. Reason being, wife is a very cozy gamer. She doesn't play complex games. And we know the crazy train that is Warframe. Exactly. And that's why I said I'm not going to tell any parent how to do it. Also, Jedi, guess who has Halo? You know, funny enough, I almost was wearing khakis today. Almost was wearing khakis. All right, yep, sounds about right. This guy. I got gifted it last night during our conversation, and my plan was to start with Warframe and do that tonight. Lost that opportunity. Then my plan was to do it tomorrow night, but I have some drops to do for Division. And he's dead. Yeah. I think I was a little too successful with this build. So who was it that asked me why I don't use her too? That's why. Isn't there any sound besides your voice? Have you guys not been hearing game audio? I do have the early access Jedi. Yeah, that was the thing I was fixing all day. The whole time. Yeah, but then I did an adjustment, and then you guys said, yeah, you could hear it. All right, let me try something. Hold on. Because the thing is, I'm hearing it. So, which means you guys aren't hearing any music either. And apparently I used to go hard and have a lot of extra Warframe. Nice. Oh, a little aura worm that moves around like a Roomba. In sections of yesterday's stream because the music was copy. Oh, what? And I was playing NCS music, so I don't understand. I don't know what it would have flagged. I'll check. I'll go back and check to see what was flagged. See content. Yeah, there's a lot that got flagged. I'm literally playing NCS music. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Send me that at a DM because I'm probably gonna forget. I'm trying to figure out why you guys are not hearing sound or game audio, sound audio. I think that should have fixed it.
No secrets that to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready.
All right, how loud is the music? Yeah, I don't know what fixed it or what didn't, but restarting it fixed it. Oh no, what happened to your legs buttons? Oh wait, I didn't even check. What did we get from last mission? Did I get Forge?
The art of combat must be practiced.
I can always
To
check.
truly master the canvas of
Did not get
war.
Top. Okay.
The reactor is a complex
How
system.
cute.
Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Music or not? Is it that it's too soft?
Stop.
Oh, that was.
Security has locked down the coolant cells. We have no choice but to destroy them. Coolant cell destroyed.
Yo, knock it in. Yo, sorry if you guys came in when I just blasted everyone's ears with music. Welcome in. Yeah, we've been having some tech issues, so trying to fix it while live. You know, fix things in prod, that's what every IT person does. Dude, it was amazing. Yeah, we fix things in prod, we know this. Oh, why didn't you tell me you were on, dude? I would have pulled you in.
Security measures have locked
I'm
the
sorry,
coolant cells in
Jedi.
place. Destroy them.
Yeah, we could.
The reactor
We
is going
could.
into
Let me get
stasis.
out of this and we
Now
could.
is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
I feel horrible for missing that, man.
Coolant cell destroyed. Fuel cell being inserted.
Jedi, understand this. If you're on,
Trigger a meltdown.
the answer is yes.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Once there's room in my squad, the answer is yes.
Find a way to open it.
I'm never too busy for you guys. If I miss a question and I don't give you an answer, know this. I'm not going to just read your question and not give you an answer. So if ever you ask me a question and I don't give an answer, repeat it. Tag me. At me. Ping me. Be like, Tanju! You guys need to understand, you are my priority. Whenever I'm live, you are my priority. And Nakadan, sorry, by the way, thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Like response once yet? Yeah. We are going to be working on it a little later. And if you guys have not checked out Nakadan and follow Caribbean Creator, go check them out, go say hi. So I'm trying to get, it was initially supposed to be a one-punch build, but I don't really want, I'll be honest, I don't really want to build a one-punch build for the simple factor of, I feel like if you build a one-punch build, it's going to get boring. Like, got corrupted because of weird fashion. Oh no. Oh no. That. Alright, where's Jedi? There we go. Damn it! Jedi jumped off already. What I've learned with that, especially for things like that, like podcasts, record to PC. Stream, record to PC so that there's always a backup. Ah, my tea's gone cold. I wonder why. I'm not mad at all. You jumping back on Jedi or nah? That's it for the night. Alright. Next time you're on, ping me in game, be like, hey, offend this time, and I'll say, alright, cool, jump in. Alright, yeah, we're on the incursions now. Funding demon brain missions. You're talking about the Sendia, or are you talking about the other side of him? Sendia. I know Button said she wants to do the Sendia. I don't know if Bear wants to do the Sandia. We could always do a couple rounds of the Sandia for people. Ooh, thank you buttons, yeah. Still has an hour and change. So most likely by the end of stream. What's the river? Yeah, everything has gotten ridiculously expensive, and it's annoying. It's a jumbo! Ivara makes that easy. Excuse me? Are the fucking animals coming and dancing for you, or at that cost? Like, what the for a zoo?
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Like, are they entirely crowdfunded or something? Oh, this penguin. Oh, okay. All right. No, at that point, that's not a zoo ticket. That's an experience ticket. I get that. Okay, that I get because
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
you kind of have to limit who can do that. Otherwise, you're going to risk getting the animals sick. At that point, it's better they just don't do that. But okay, no, it's kind of a okay. We offer this experience. If you guys really want it, this is what it's going to cost, because at that point we kind of have to have some levels of insurance for the animals. But at the same time, as I said, you're better off not offering it.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
And now, betrayers, for something completely different.
Well, anyway, ping me when you're back. What do you mean you get unlimited food? What, to feed the animals or to feed the humans? That's a damn good deal, though.
Is done, Tenno.
No, hear me out. Oh, guess who finally went to their first ever baseball game? I got to go to my first ever baseball game. I am super excited about it. I was like, no, it was in Canada, so I got a foot-long hot dog. Yes, I did. It was a foot long. I have a picture of it. Although my wife says in my hands it looks like a regular size hot dog.
Worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
It's good. It actually was.
Bring them in.
Yeah, so I was over in Toronto spending some time with family. One of my aunts had some stuff to do, so I was kind of keeping her company. And then, well, cousins were like, "Oh, we have you here for a few days. We're going to do things and stuff."
Mission complete.
And I was like,
The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
I got no money for that. But they were like, "Nope, you're coming. Come with me."
Ahead.
So, what is your baseball game? Go Blue Jays. They're laughing at me because I'm like, it does not take much for me to get addicted to any sport. I like sports. I'm one of those weird gamers that actually like sports because I grew up in sports. It was Toronto Blue Jays versus Tampa Bay Rays.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
So needless to say, I'm now a Blue Jays fan because embedded memory. But yeah, as I was saying, went to go see that. A beer and a hot dog was like 40 plus Canadian. So, and obviously, yeah, that's stadium prices. Cool. So $150 unlimited food if you're there all day. And the unfortunate thing we always have to remember, especially in arenas like that, zoos I'm talking about, a lot of the money goes towards helping. Why am I not hearing my Twitch announce, my Twitch blips? Yeah.
Each enemy is more powerful than before.
I'll probably
Only
regulate after a couple
with true
days.
mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Pick up that multicoil. You'll use it to breach the gates. The Navar cannon has a massive range, capable of hitting targets in far-off sectors. Up until now, they've been testing.
I was supposed to get to tour
know that they are about to switch to devastating
Lenovo's
Teutonic
Canada office,
munitions.
but
You can't let that happen.
time conflict.
Clamp the multicoil on the doors. Defend the multicoil while it melts the locking mechanism.
Oh shit, you were down? Why am I not seeing... Okay, I need to increase UI or something?
The gates are down. Get to the Narvar cannon.
Yeah, so as I was saying, 150,
You know we're here for the cannon. They're planning one last shot.
unlimited food and drink.
Round that is
So let's say,
destroying the colony
so what's
in one
average entry cost for a zoo for you guys? I don't even, I haven't been to the zoo, our local zoo here in years, so I don't even know what our cost is. I lost, I'm dead. Friggin' fortress is mine, so me is never mind. What the frick, brain?
You've reached the cannon. Shut it down before it fires the tectonic shot.
What if I told you, right, Buttons, you're not the only one?
You did it. The Navar cannon is out of operation, but you're not done yet. Find the command center. The command center controls the Navar cannon's telemetry systems. Use it to take out that
See, it's
galleon.
telling me go here.
This is the command center. You'll need to locate all three.
Ah, there we go. Let's look for the bodies. For the future
That's
bodies.
the first key. Okay, one more to go.
Ah. 150 is still a little steep if that's the cost for entry. Because let's say a hot dog is like, what, $10?
Protect the console while I reprogram the cannon's
Couple
telemetry.
drinks. Let's say you eat 2 hot dogs, a couple drinks. You're still not going to eat. Like, you eat a lot of food. just because you paid 150, but I don't know. I'll have to see what the cost analysis is for an average zoo visit to see if that makes sense. Because if you're saying like feed for the animals and then feed for the humans, right, so then that's all I said. At that point, you're basically paying. You're not paying for a zoo. You're paying for an experience. Which I've always told people, especially in the entertainment industry, it's two different things. If you look at the cost for a 4D ticket to go watch a movie, it's ridiculous in comparison. But again, at that point, you're not paying for the movie. You are paying for the experience.
Has been obliterated. Now return to the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent. The targeting mechanism is out of commission. The cannon is useless now. The Grineer will think long and hard before trying to use this weapon again.
It's like going to see a concert live. You have to understand. You're literally you're paying for an experience. You're not paying. And what? And you always hear people, well, why pay this much money when I can just listen to the song at home? Different. Much different. I'm saying, I watched over the Tenno concert. Two different things.
Greater. This is good.
You hate ad strikes so much? If it was just yeah, it was. It was. I was telling, so in the little clip in the interview that they got me, because they interviewed me after the TennoCon itself, and I don't know if it's the audio file in me. When you're in a concert and you actually feel like the literal vibrations of the song hitting you, it's a completely different experience to just listening to it through audio devices. I have a photo dump to do. Slashy, I literally only got back Friday. I've been back in Trinidad 3 days. 2.5 really. It's been 2 days. Yeah, there's this thing called, being an adult. You have needs, so does my wife. Mom? She has not seen her husband for 2+ weeks.
You to hide animals somewhere defensible and undetected, but you had to show it off, didn't you? As an investor, I must say, I don't approve.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Woman needed some hugs.
Shadow investor, you ingrate. You could have had everything. And now you seek to ruin your mentor's hard work?
Yes, I missed your claps.
Hard work?
Thank you for giving me claps.
I didn't design Animo to be a weapon. And
Nice knife.
I would have never disabled its governor.
Listen, we had two options. I could have either taken the time to take off all those things, or because I spent the last 2 days being tech guy and fixing tech issues so we could stream for the last 2 days. Would you rather have me stream or you see pictures?
My ambulance has been logged, analyzed, and refactored from our Animo project. You've brought these Tenno to their deaths. A terrible miscalculation. You've learned nothing from me.
Oh, I've learned one thing back. Never underestimate the competition.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The path to greatness is walked one step at a time.
Opportunity. Hack into that ambulance and deploy this protocol.
I'm not sure if I can. I want to go next year, but I'm not. Sadly, the only way I can see myself getting to go next year is if I'm back full time. The problem is, I almost didn't get to go this year.
Here comes the dropship with a special delivery.
So there's a part of me right now that's kind of trying to make up my mind. If I'm doing this, I need to go all in. So I'm trying to see how I can shift things around that I can go back to being freelance, and I actually need to buckle down and start to get into software dev, and then I can do projects from home.
Tending to my wounds.
And I worked the figures. The funny thing is, it'll be hard 2 years in a row. Yeah. I worked the figures. The funny thing is, I can do it. I can do it. I just need to be here consistently and on time, so that you guys know when I'm going to be live. Because stop me if I'm wrong, and you guys have shown it time and time again. If I'm here consistently, you guys are here consistently.
They're going to try and fix the hacked
The problem a lot of you have is that you never know when I'm actually going to be live.
Takes it back onto his ship as is.
Because you all get caught off guard and are like, oh wait, shit, Tenchi was there? On. Or did I not know this?
Artillery. Scatter those stainless steel rats.
Obviously. We've had this discussion, Sashi. It's not that I'm not aware, it's that life decides to make me not be able to. But the problem is, I always end up in these jobs that decide to take more than their, I don't want to say entitled, but they take more than their designated time. for example, when I was working a government job, they decided to have me assigned to outstations that had me back in head office 2 hours after I'm finished. And this is just my thinking, and stop me if I'm wrong. If someone finishes work at 4 o'clock, they should be back in their main office so that they can leave work at 4 o'clock, not finish at a station at 4 o'clock to reach back in the office whatever hour. So that they now reach home some crazy strange hour. That's just me.
All we
I'm wrong.
need is one more ambulance to be returned to the dropship.
Fire the artillery!
And well, this one was even worse because you guys, those of you know, I've been on work calls at 2 a.m. And I'm like, yeah, can I go to bed now? Seeing as I have to be up at 4 a.m. to get up to go to work. And I think that's the other problem with this job, that I'm losing like 4 to 6 hours in transit alone. 4 to 6 hours I can spend with you guys.
You're done, Frog. This ends now.
Yes, go sleep.
Throw everything at them. They will not take
Yeah,
this away
funny
from
enough,
me.
I have to be up at
They
5:30
will
to get
not
to work
win.
as well.
They've
Which
not
reminds me, I have to
earned
stream. I
this.
need to go put in gas so that I don't try to put in gas in the morning. All I could
earn this.
No, don't do that. I've learned my lesson. You say, yeah, I'll put in gas in the morning, and then shit happens, and then you're like, yeah, I should have put in gas last night. Next cyclables. Ooh.
What was that? My
Why do I
ship.
feel like that's something I should have
Eject the
known?
bridge module. Eject it now.
Hey, Gingy. Maybe?
Once you exist to strike. I abandoned the project when I fed the corpus. I should have known it was too powerful to leave in their hands. The ambulance proxies still exist.
Yeah. It's more of a night slashy. So what you just walked into was the situation as it stands. Hold on. Where did Jumbo go? Okay, let's repeat the one that you can do, and then we'll do this one. Have you not? Oh, you still have to. Do you need help doing it? By heavy machinery, do you mean drive? For 2 hours?
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
I need to sit with you and do some work on getting you up to date. I appreciate you. No, and I know it's not that you can't. It's just that I like running with you, but I always feel like every time we have stuff to run, it leaves you behind, which is not fair to you. And yeah, Gingy, I can spend easily 2 to 3 hours in traffic each week. It's one of the things we were just talking about, that I spend almost as much time as I do at work.
Prepare for incoming support.
In traffic, which sucks. Majorly.
No flagging! You're my favorite little meat grinder!
Which is why I very rarely ever do stuff live when it comes out. I tend to try to give people like a 8 to 12 hour buffer.
The message. Grenier backing up. Good work.
Yeah, I get that. John!
One hell of a party!
Speaking of amazing Warframe creators, I finally, after so many years, got to hang out with Mr. Widescreen John at TennoCon.
Come on. Plenty needs seeing to.
Look, so many intersections. Planes and possibilities. Hazard and luck and intent. Very well. Keep your secrets. If you have specimens, I'm deeply interested. Let's open this up.
Damn it!
Let's see what twisted wonders the void has created. Fascinating.
So let's try that again. John! You. Okay, first off, what's an Irish goodbye?
Reconstruction of the past is possible.
No, I've been having tech issues all night. It's not goodbye. See you later. Exactly. I can tell you goodbye.
I'll see you later.
And I just leave. What? We got literally pushed out the door at TennoCon. No. At the park,
Void readings are normal.
I said goodbye 3 times. I said goodbye to you. You just didn't realize I was leaving. I said bye to you. I literally gave you a hug.
Now you might be... Ta-ta, lovelies.
I literally made like 3 rounds to everyone saying goodbye. When we were standing with Beth and you were literally playing the song and we were dancing. And I said, all right, until I see you next time. Because I was literally like all over the place. Everyone was kind of pulling and tugging in different directions. I was like, I'm sorry, buddy. It essentially was.
As ready as you will ever be.
Higgs was halfway dead. Yeah, Higgsy was sick.
Otis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty.
Oh yeah, I felt it for Higgs.
Again.
Imagine Higgsley only reached home a couple days before I did. I was like, what the Like, hold on, I'll tell you. Yeah, Higgsley literally got home just of like 3 or 4 days before I left to come home. Or the tambu. It was not that spice rum shot. If anything, that'll cure it. Don't you try to... No. Don't you try to do that. Don't you dare blame my country's rum for that shit. If anything, that's why I was able to fight it off. I was telling people that we should have gotten checked and tested because vaccinated. I'm just saying. Not pro or anti, but just case point. But remember, that's one of the things that they've been saying for a while, that's going to be a possibility. Like, once you sort of get mass gatherings of people, you're going to have different flus and sicknesses passing around. Not that much taller than you. So wait, if you're 6'2", does that... Oh, shit, my wife's right. Does that mean I'm actually about 6'4", 6'5"? Ah. Fuck. Yeah. I gotta admit to my wife, she was right. Yeah, Jeff has me beat. There's a picture. Hold on, let me see if I get the picture. Who is it that took the picture? Was it Kira? Edric is like about an inch taller than I am. All right. Earlier, you were to. Yeah, Edric is like an inch taller than. Hold on, let me show you guys if you don't believe me. And I'm gonna back my boy up on this one, right? Okay, hold on. Now, granted, I was leaning back a little bit, so... But Jeff is taller than I am. Alright, so... This here... So, right to left... That's Spandex, aka Spandy. That's me. Edric is about an inch or two taller than I am. And that's Jeff. After next. He wasn't standing on none. Edric is about an inch taller than I am. So there's Spandy, myself, Jeff. Jeff is way taller. Jeff is literally like about 6'7", somewhere there. No, Edric isn't standing on anything. Edric is taller than I am, and Twitch can clip that, and I will send that to him. Oh wait, it can't. Twitch clip that. Oh wait, it probably doesn't understand my accent. Twitch, clip that. See tables behind me? No, that's just the stage. We were standing in front of the stage. That's how we got the No. I believe that I have proven my point. Edric is taller than I am. Alright, back to the gameplay. Alright, night button, sorry, I took up your mission time. Sorry. All right, time to get back to working on. Yeah, I'm probably just about a foot taller than you are, but hey, John, what's your favorite Warframe? I'm supposed. I have your glyph, right? Oh. Just got a bit hit by Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Okay. Give me a quick minute. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I can't remember the last time I went to Albania. Oh, that's very nice. You wanna come? Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna go to bed? Or can I keep you hostage for a bit and you wanna do something? Yeah, same here. I'm probably going to be a bit stubborn and work on the Dragon Punch for a little bit.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts. It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Let me see if I can actually get some work done on this. Bear, you... Oh, no, Bear has gone offline. Thank you for the runs, buddy. Right, anyone else want to come with me for some mischief and shenanigans? Let's see if we can try to get some getting sleepy. I'm trying to. So the statement was made that by Zeros and some others that Nekros' soul punch sucks, and I'm not disputing that. But you know me, what can I do to make it not suck? And that I came up with the idea. The best way to make it not suck is to make other things suck. In other words, draw things in and punch them. But it's still barely doing any damage. Like, it tickles them. Yes, but if it hits one into others, it causes a sort of cascading damage. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like, I think what it, well, that's just the thing, right? 6 years later, well, 4 years later, because it's been about 4 years I've been creator. Considered me being fired up by TennoCon. I'm actually taking this creative thing seriously. So like if it is I want to give DE the feedback, hey, this, I'd like to see this tweaked, then how to put it? I want that if it is I give them feedback, it's genuine feedback after testing things. Hey, Galactic Voyager. Yeah, if that makes any sense. It's like, I want that if it is, I say, hey, this needs a buff. What buff? How to buff? I'm good. How are you doing? All right. What's the prime that you're trying to finish off, Jumbo? No, farming wise. What's a relic we can crack for it? Because we have to crack one of each relic. Proteus, Tynax, Calabar. We could probably do the Protea first. Which parts do you need for Protea? Yes, sir, Neo. Alright, anybody else want to come with? If not, I will open it up. Ooh, perfect. Is it the systems or the chassis? Okay, well, we can go for both there.
The art of combat must be practiced. to truly master the canvas of war.
There are void fissures in the area. Use
I got
this
you.
to crack open a relic. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. A fissure.
The mother
Defend yourself
trucker.
and use reactive to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactants. Reactant is working on
So how
Find
the
more.
theory goes right now, I'm gonna ship him with Terrify, radiate them, and then punch. And that's a rage. I got some ideas. What Arcane Green.
Life support incoming. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. I've delivered a life
Hi,
support
Karina.
capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Always is. So who thinks they're going to be at next year's TennoCon? Because I'm already suffering from con blues.
Our operative has just been aided by a security bypass.
Yeah, yeah.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Like, I expected to have fun, but not that much fun, man. Like, what we need to do next year, Marv, is find somewhere close to where you guys were staying.
I've delivered
If
another
not in the
life
same
support
building.
capsule.
Get behind!
I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I wasn't under my
This will help our
own
cause. When you are ready, go to extraction.
momentum, because I'll be honest, so situations like that, I'm usually down to hang till 3-4 in the morning. Because it's not like we do it every year, right? Well, every day. Not. Yeah, so it's not like we do it every day. So I would 100% be down to be like, but because I basically was reliant on getting home with other people, then that's where it starts to become, yeah. So that's what I said. Next year, I'm finding somewhere that I can either A, walk to there, or ideally, if there's another unit in that building. But it also did make me realize that I really gotta get back to the gym because I know a lot of my exhaustion had to do with fatigue due to being on it. Like just moving around was hard for me. I'm not accustomed to being this size. So, plan is like literally after I settle down this week, I'm back in the gym next week.
Utilized. That will speed things up.
Yeah, but so ma'am, confirmation you guys are staying there next year?
The more successful we will be.
Nah, you don't have to. You see, what happens is, like, on loading and squishy. But due to some of the build mechanics behind it, my health scales, my armor scales, so I just have to kill. I got you, I got you. All right, John, thank you again so much for the raid. And dude, I'm sorry that I didn't get to properly give you a hug goodbye. That it was a kind of rushed goodbye, and I guess it wasn't clearly stated that was goodbye. Don't worry. It just means I have to make up for it next year.
Enough reactants to open the door.
All right, Jedi, thank you so much. Have a good one.
What our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Best frame ever. Ureli, right there. Yes, no. Yeah, I'm barely doing any damage. feel like I'm just missing something. Let's start looking to extract.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Myra! Indeed. Send me them, please. Oh yeah, to anyone that got mixed with me at TennoCon, please send me. I'm mad at myself that I did not have the money to buy that book. I've never been one to really collect signatures until now. Hey, buddy. Hold on. Damn it, Jumbo! You always do that. Come here. Come here. I was thinking of just doing like a digital signature book. But at the same time, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm going to steal their signature and put it anywhere. Why is it not telling me where you are? Oh, there you go. Right. Alright. You said you needed Protea. What pieces did you need for Caliban? I only have 3 out of the 4, so don't tell me it's the rare piece. Which is systems. And I have a full set of Styrax. So what do you need for Styrax? Because if you need all 4, you can literally get all 4 pieces. VPN systems. I saw. Thank you. There you go. That's technically a full frame there. I don't know. Let me see what frame do I not have many of to give people. Yikes. Pick any of them. I feel like I need to start back setting up a shop. So do I! Trust me. My usual aesthetic is red and black. I'm trying to add some color to my life. That's the blue. Nope. I should be good. I promise if I ever need I will tell you. You're giving me a whole prime frame. What do you mean? I'm giving you parts and pieces. Now we know why I'm broke. Oh, definitely. Thank you, buddy. I think that is absolutely fine. Yes, go do company stuff. Wait. All right. I have to be. All right. I promise. If ever someone asks, or who knows? Maybe QTCC, I may do another round of deletion. I haven't decided what I'm doing for QTCC this year yet.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning. I'm surprised you don't have a prime stretch yet. I should probably do the responsible thing and go get ready for bed. Alright, we'll probably do circuit later this week. Alright, so next night we're gonna do some endless runs. Not endless runs, but like some long runs. There'll be some long run missions. So the Sandia circuit. What else do we have to get done? It's gonna be tough. I know that. I knew that going in.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
So it's not that I'm gonna be disheartened by how difficult it is. If anything, it's what will make it exciting.
That's all we have time for.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
I feel like I could take off Creeping Terrify if it is I'm using so many frozen mechanics. So it's not melee coded. Hey, Creeper. I'll figure something out. I'm trying to stream 7 days a week until I can start getting, or at least as close to 7 days a week. I'm trying to invest in the channel in order to do the things that I need to do. And I'm not going to get that by taking it easy. But I also know that I need to strike that delicate balance between not literally working myself to death. The trip was amazing. The trip was amazing. And this always happens after a trip, which is one of the reasons I kind of like to travel. It helps me clear my mind enough that I focus. So maybe I need to, and if even it's like down here, like take like a weekend, take a drive, go somewhere that I haven't been before, that it just helps clear my mind, helps me remain focused, recharge, and yeah, we go that way. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be melee coded. So actually, let's go ahead over to Rage, probably give him an update on some of the stuff that we tried, and let me head to bed, get some rest, because I can probably still squeeze in about 3 hours of sleep before work. It's my fault for starting. Well, not really my fault. Let me try to be a little kinder to myself once in a while. We did have some tech issues. It's going to have some stuff, so we'll try to get stuff cleared up as best as we can. Why did it not tell me that early? Oh, you followed 6 hours ago. That's why. I was like, why did it not tell me? I didn't get a notification that you followed, and now I see. Alright, Mav. Thank you so much, guys. I genuinely, I look forward to the next time we get to meet, and I hope we get to meet up soon. All right, and as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, get some rest, get some. I love you all. Have a good one. Bye bye now. Wow, I was like, why is the raid not going? It's because I didn't start the raid because I'm that smart of a guy. Bye, Goltier. Yeah, because, you know, in order to raid, you have to start the raid. Alright, guys. Bye-bye now.